Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. It is July 8th. Hard to believe how quickly that holiday weekend went by. Hope all of you guys had a fabulous 4th of July. Had a chance to relax, spend time with family. I had a wonderful weekend. We didn't go anywhere. We spent time with family, broke some bread, went to church, had some great meals, also got a few projects done. But I also had a chance to read and really think about what's going to take place in the second half of the year. I read a fantastic book, and I strongly encourage all of you to get this book. Go out, get it, buy it. It's called Co-Intelligence, Living and Working with AI. It's by Ethan Mollick. It is a fantastic book. It is not a how-to guide. It is really a book about the big picture of AI. How is it going to change work? Where is it going to have its greatest impact? How quickly are things going to take place? So for those of you that want to learn more about AI is not going anywhere. So you've got to continue to lean in. This is a fantastic book for all of you. I don't care if you're an executive owning the company or if you're loan officer producing each and every day. You've got to know AI and its potential impacts. So I hope all of you guys had a great weekend. We're already in the second half of the year. So the question is, what are you going to do in the second half of the year? Talked about last week about how you've got to lean in and do more learning. I mentioned my LinkedIn class. A lot of people ask me, well, Michael, why would you do a LinkedIn class? Everyone's already on LinkedIn. It's not about being on LinkedIn. It's about leveraging and maximizing LinkedIn. How do you grow and nurture your network? How do you foster deeper connections? How do you make sure you're present and actually sharing and adding value? So that's what I'll talk about in that class. But we have a lot of other exciting things. And so my challenge for you this week, this Monday morning, is what are you going to do the second half of the year that was going to be different than the first half? Are you going to lean in and learn AI? I just mentioned a great AI book. I'll be rolling out a new AI class in August. But even have greater and more exciting news is I'm rolling out a new podcast. I'm going to be co-hosting it with Josh Friend of Accelerate. Another co-host is Neil Sahota. Neil led a number of the AI initiatives for the United Nations. And we're going to bring very practical insights. It's going to start with a news section that I'm going to run and just cover the difference between Claude and ChatGPT and who's got new updates and really just give you a lot of rundown of what's taking place in AI. And then Josh is going to do interviews, and him and Neil are going to interview different individuals and talk about specifically how AI is impacting lending and where there's some uplifts and some of the dangers and some of the pitfalls and things to be on the lookout for. So very excited about that. There's a lot of great things happening. The second half of the year is going to be incredible. Got conferences coming up, have a couple new classes coming up, this new podcast. So what I want to challenge you is, what are you going to do new and different? How is your second half going to be strong? How are you going to finish the year strong and accomplish the incredible goals that you have? Start by doing a full analysis, but then more importantly, just take small steps. Maybe it's learning AI. Maybe it's mastering LinkedIn. Maybe it's getting better with your video tools. Maybe it's more consistently producing video. Whatever it is, make the second half of 2024 your best ever. Go out there and have an amazingly blessed week and always be adding value.